What about you? This is Robbie from Premier Lawns and welcome to another Premier Lawns video. This is a frequent question that comes up on this channel. Robbie, how do I get rid of weed grasses? Now here's some weed grasses that you would typically find in your lawn, so stick around to find more out. A bit of background about me, for those of you that don't follow my channel. I was a greenkeeper for 20 years, starting off at a small local golf course. I was lucky to work at a very good golf course called Clannyboy Golf Club in North Down with one of the best managers around, Terry Crawford, who I learnt a lot from, working both inside and out of the club, and with his encouragement I set up Premier Lawns. During this time I also did 3 years at night school 2 nights a week, learning about business management. And then I left greenkeeping 8 years ago to do Premier Lawns full time, and as they say, the rest is history. Regular viewers of my channel will recognise this lawn. This is a lawn where I film at quite a bit. You can see that there's a lot of weed grasses through here. Now I'm going to put on pictures of weed grasses to show you what they are. It's an ongoing battle to keep weeds and weed grasses out of your lawn, especially weed grasses, as there's no chemical control. Your best weapon against lawn weeds is cultural controls. That's things like cutting your grass at the right height, keeping your lawn aerated, reducing the thatch levels, and all that other fun stuff. Verticutting or vertical mowing is something that professional groundsmen do to ornamental lawns and golf greens. It's a cultural method of controlling weeds in your lawn, though not to be confused with scarification. The main difference between scarification and verticutting is verticutting isn't as aggressive. The blades are finer and are not designed to penetrate as deep as those on the scarifier. They should be set to just touch the surface of the lawn and flick through the grass or the sward. The benefit to this is it lifts the seed heads up so you can cut them with the lawnmower. Now I know that most people won't have access to a tool like this, so I'm going to show you a trick or a tool that you can use that will mimic this, and you should have one of these in your shed. A good, simple, effective way for you to verticut your own grass without the specialist tools is to take a springtime rake and gently rake the surface. Not as aggressively as if you were trying to pull out moss. You can pull out quite a bit of thatch with this method, and you can do this before you cut the grass to lift up the seed heads. Simple things like cutting your grass at the right height and the right frequency all have a big part to play in keeping the weed grasses out of your lawn. For example, annual meadow grass is happy being cut at 5mm, whereas the rest of your grass in your lawn might not be. Cutting your lawn too often or excessive cutting can often lead to weed grasses coming into the lawn, as you're going to stress out the lawn from cutting the grass too much. Fertilising your lawn is a very good way to keep the weed grasses out, because it keeps your grass lush and green, and your lawn can outperform any grass weeds that are going to get a chance to come into your lawn. But equally, putting on too much fertiliser, a lot of people that are new to lawn care, this is a mistake they frequently make. They put on too much fertiliser trying to get the grass really green. So it's about a healthy balance. Aeration is key in lawn care for a thick, healthy lawn. Soil compaction is a common cause of poorly performing grass and bare spots in your lawn. That let weed grasses such as couch grass, annual meadowgrass and Yorkshire fog get into your lawn. Aeration will allow the roots of your lawn to drive deeper into the soil and create a stronger root base. Some of these roots will survive and some will perish as they push deeper into drier layers of the soil, depositing organic matter and kickstarting the carbon cycle. This carbon cycle constantly deposits humus and creates topsoil throughout your lawn. This increases microbiology and fertility within the soil, leading to a lush green lawn. Watering deeper but less frequently, along with regular aeration, is the number one way of stimulating root growth. Deeper roots increase efficiency of nutrient uptake, win-win, and whenever you couple that along with annual meadowgrass that has shallow roots and it can't go down into the soil, then it's going to put it under stress during drought periods. Overseeding your lawn with fresh grass seed anytime you scarify or aerate is a very good way to thicken up your lawn and stop the weed grasses from encroaching into your lawn. The best thing to do is identify the weed grasses and take a knife and cut them out. Now, I know this can be a very slow process if you have a large lawn, but it is worth doing. As you can see here, I just take a knife to it and I actually cut them out. If you pull them out with your hand without cutting down into the roots, that's not going to work. It's going to grow back. So even if you spend 5 or 10 minutes every day before you cut the grass, and you do a patch and you pull some out and then replace that with fresh grass seed, that could be a very effective way to stay on top of the lawn weeds. But what I would say to you, 1 year's seeds with poana is 4 years weeds, so it is an ongoing thing. Just because you do it this year doesn't mean to say you're going to get weeds next year and the year after that. If you're enjoying this video, if you could hit that like button down below, subscribe for more content like this. I post regular lawn care tips and videos, tips and tricks in taking your lawn to the next level. If you have any questions about this video, please leave me a question down below. I do my best to try and answer everybody's questions. Listen, thank you again for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.